Dear students, we have gone through the velocity and speed, and we have come to understand the types of velocity. We have got four types: uniform velocity, non-uniform velocity, that is variable velocity, average velocity, and instantaneous velocity. Now, on the basis of this, we can divide the motion into two types again. One is uniform motion and another one is non-uniform motion or variable motion. Now if we go through the uniform motion, just we have gone through in the previous lecture about the uniform velocity. Uniform velocity की हम definition देखें. If we go through the uniform velocity, equal displacement in equal interval of time, that will define the uniform velocity. The uniform velocity, equal displacement in equal interval of time will give the uniform velocity, and on the basis of this uniform velocity we are defining this uniform motion. Means if an object is moving with a uniform velocity, means equal displacement in equal interval of time, then we can say the object is attaining uniform motion. It is in uniform motion. Now this is uniform motion. Now another types, that is non-uniform motion or non-uniform motion. So non-uniform motion will be based on non-uniform velocity, equal displacement in unequal interval of time, or unequal displacement in equal interval of time will give the non-uniform motion. Okay, means it is based on the non-uniform velocity or variable velocity. Okay, so we can divide it into two types according to the velocity: uniform velocity or non-uniform velocity. Now if we go through the uniform motion, there are some features of uniform motion. For example, first, the velocity in uniform motion does not depend on the choice of origin. Origin के choice पे depend नहीं करती, ठीक है? Okay, the velocity in uniform motion does not depend on the choice of time interval, that is t2 minus t1. इस पर भी नहीं डिपेंड करती, t2 minus t1 पे. कोई सा भी टाइम ऑफ इंटरवल आप ले लें, उसमें जिस यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, जिस मोशन की हम बात कर रहे हैं, जिस वेलोसिटी की हम बात कर रहे हैं, उसमें वो कोई सा भी टाइम इंटरवल ले लें तो हमको क्या मिल रहा है? यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी. इफ वी आर गेटिंग यूनिफॉर्म वेलोसिटी, देन इट इज गोइंग टू बी यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. सिमिलरली ऑन द चॉइस ऑफ ओरिजिन, एक डायरेक्शन है, इसमें ऑब्जेक्ट ट्रेवल कर रहा है, मूव कर रहा है इन मोशन में, उसमें उसकी जो वेलोसिटी है, उसका जो हमने डिस्प्लेसमेंट ले लिया एंड equal interval of time ले लिया, equal displacement in equal interval of time, which is also not depending on the choice of origin. No force is required to maintain its motion. मोशन को मेंटेन करने के लिए कोई फोर्स की रिक्वायरमेंट नहीं है. No force is instantaneous velocity. अब उसमें जो instantaneous velocity, if you are going to calculate, it will be equal to the average velocity at all times. ये होगा. Means if you are measuring instantaneous velocity, this instantaneous velocity will be equals to average velocity. अब average velocity हमको पता है, total displacement upon total time. तो हमको ये जो velocity मिलेगी, uniform motion है, तो uniform motion में हम देखें simply what we will get? We will get a straight line. अब एक particular instant पे देखें तो इस इंस्टेंट पे जो मिलेगा हमको, एवरेज वेलोसिटी भी वही मिलेगा और इंस्टेंटेनियस वेलोसिटी, बोथ वी आर गोइंग टू हैव. ओके, यहाँ टाइम ले लें, यहाँ हम डिस्टेंस ले लें, तो डिस्टेंस अपॉन टाइम विल गिव द डिस्प्लेसमेंट अपॉन टाइम. सिमिलरली इफ वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, तो नॉन यूनिफॉर्म मोशन ऐसा, दिस इज फॉर यूनिफॉर्म मोशन, दिस इज स्ट्रेट लाइन व्हिच इज पासिंग फ्रॉम द ओरिजिन, यूनिफॉर्म मोशन. एंड व्हाट अबाउट दिस third one, it is representing non-uniform motion. Now in non-uniform motion, the velocity is variable, then we're not going to follow this. Only this straight line will give the uniform motion. Velocity is positive, it is moving in right from origin. If we go to this, I am taking it here. If we are taking this origin O 0 0, here it is. So if we are moving in this direction, means from right side, it is going to be positive velocity. Velocity is positive, it is moving in right from origin, and negative velocity in this direction. Here it is positive, we are going to have. Here it is, we are going to have negative velocity. Okay. From the left. Now if we go through in a straight line, in the same direction, magnitude of the displacement is equal to the actual displacement distance covered. So इसको हम थोड़ा सा ऐसा समझ सकते हैं. We can understand it like this. If we are moving in a straight line from here, say here to here, whatever displacement is there in the direction of in the same direction. Say it is say x. I am taking it as x2, and here I am taking it x1. So distance covered will be x2 minus x1, and displacement will be also same. So the displacement is the actual distance covered, and if we take it like this, and if we are taking say it at this x1, it is going to be t equals to 0, and here it is at time t equal to t, then we can say t minus 0, which will give the velocity. So in uniform motion we can define the velocity, and if I am putting x2 minus x1 equal to x, what I am putting here, x2 minus x1, I am taking it as x, so x upon t, this is also the velocity. So simply velocity which we are representing it by v, x upon t, x the distance which we or displacement which we can calculate with the help of this in uniform motion. So this way we can differentiate two types of motion. One is uniform motion and another one is non-uniform motion, and the features of uniform motion which we have gone through it. Okay.